We've got a busy Monday night in the NBA streets. Pete McCarthy here for Stochastic DFS and telling you all about No House Advantage and setting you up for the contest tonight. $5,000 to first place as per usual. So check it out. Give us a like, subscribe, keep up with all of our shows here, our DFS offers, our giveaways. Once you do subscribe, hit that notification bell, and that's going to give you alerts when our shows go live. Hey, it's always busy, right? We got World Cup going on right now. We have obviously NBA, Monday Night Football. So we're keeping you up to date on everything going on and giving you all the edges so you could win your daily fantasy sports contests here. As I mentioned, busy night tonight in the NBA. Some fun matchups with, say, the Suns taking on this Sacramento Kings team that's been on the rise. The Indiana Pacers playing some pretty good basketball. They're taking on the Lakers, and that's where we're going to start here with one Tyrese Haliburton, who's just been on fire, giving out the dimes. We're still only seeing 8.5 assists on the contest line at No House Advantage. So we got to hit the over on this one. The projection for Haliburton is in double digits at 10.5 assists for Haliburton. We give this an 89% chance of coming through. And just look at what Haliburton has done lately. Actually, he had a down game finally as far as assists go. He only had 11 yesterday after having at least 14 and 4 straight. I mean, the guy's just been on a tear with this. He's had double-digit assists in 5 straight games and 9 out of 10. Play the trend when it's screaming in your face like this, especially going up against the Lakers tonight. So love Haliburton in this spot. And again, when you see an over at 89%, looking at the No House Advantage props, it's a pretty easy one to get on. And be sure to check out, that's all free at our site. You can go to stochastic.com, NBA projections, look for the No House Advantage projections. They are free. And you can look at it one of two ways. You can get the projections and kind of feel it out by yourself, how you want to put them in this confidence pool, as it were, right? 10 points to the thing you're most confident in down to 1 point, or you can just check out the optimal lineups that will update throughout the night. So you can check it out maybe 10 minutes prior to the contest opening. Hey, let me throw something together quickly here to get in, take advantage, maybe some overlay, what you're looking at. So be sure to check that out. Use those tools. They are free over at stochastic.com. As far as No House Advantage, if you're not familiar by now, there's 2 ways to play. So we're talking about the contests here. This is where you could win the big money, right? Where you can enter for $15, potentially leave with $5,000 in your account by the end of the night. You could play this NBA Monday Night Football contest tonight as well. You can also test your skills versus the house. Now, this is going to be more traditional props. The numbers are going to be a little tighter because they update throughout the day. But if you can hit 5 out of 5, you can hit up to 20 times your money. So that's pretty nice. That's a pretty nice return rate as far as that goes. So you can check that out as well. You can go to our Odds Shopper YouTube channel. I'll have a video with some of my favorite props as far as playing against the house is concerned. Remember, you sign up now, use the link below, you put in $50, they're going to give you $50 to play with as well. So, hey, take the free money where you can if you haven't signed up already for No House Advantage. Let's get to some more picks for you. How about Russell Westbrook? Same game, right? Lakers, Pacers. 7.5 rebounds is the number here. That is a tall order for Russell Westbrook. Looking at what he's done over the course of the season, we know this is a guy who's averaged a triple-double over the course of a season, but now in this bench role, he just doesn't see the same amount of minutes. The rebounding really hasn't been there. The projections have him under 5.5 rebounds in this game. And if you look back, Westbrook, he hasn't reached 8 rebounds since October 30th. So it's been about a month since we've seen Russell Westbrook get the kind of rebounding that you're looking at to try to hit the over here. So I think it's pretty easy to play the under. Again, with this role that Westbrook is in, he just doesn't see the amount of time on the floor to rack up the rebounds, and certainly that has been the case when you look at his numbers over the course of this season. I always like going under on the rebounds. I think rebounds, they vary a little bit more than some of these other stats that are a little bit easier to project. And you tend to see it on the underside. So when I see, look, you got a 2 rebound cushion on a 7.5 line. I'm getting under that. That might be a 10-pointer for me on this night. Nikola Jokic, another one we go under on the rebounds. 13.5 is just a gigantic number for him. The projection is 2 below. It's a little different, right? When you're talking about 7.5 to under 5.5 to 13.5 to under 11.5, but still an 84% chance of this one coming through. And look, Jokic is another guy. You can look at his trend line. He hasn't reached 14 rebounds since November 3rd. He's only done it twice all season. Yes, he did have 13 rebounds his last time out. That's close, not quite. So look, it takes a big effort to get to 14 rebounds in a game, even for someone with the star power of Nikola Jokic. So another spot where it's relatively easy to get under here. The projections like it. The trend lines like it. So don't fight. Don't fight that kind of thing. Let's get you some more here. How about Benedict Mathurin? Again, go back to that Lakers-Pacers game. 28.5 points plus rebounds plus assists. Look, Mathurin has been one of the best bench scorers in the league early on this season. It's no knock on the guy. It's just a really big number here at 28.5. Projection has about 21. Look, Mathurin hasn't reached 29 points plus rebounds plus assists in any of his last 8 games. And it's not that he's not playing well. He's scored 20 plus points in a lot of those games, but he doesn't do enough as far as the rebounding and the assists in order to get himself up there. He has to score. He has to go out and score basically 25 points in order to get there. We just haven't seen that from him on a consistent basis. I don't see why that would change tonight. So again, another one we get under on with a big number, which is what you're often going to see in these pickup contests and no house advantage. You do, of course, want to keep an eye on things as they develop throughout the day. You're going to have some late scratches, some potential changes to the lineup that is going to give you some great plays, maybe to get over on, right? Let's say Joel Embiid doesn't play again tonight. You can go over on some of his Sixers teammates, or maybe he does play, and then you want to hit the under on a lot of those. You got to see exactly how everything shakes out. Again, we make it really easy for you with our free No House Advantage projections over at Stokastic. Throw one more your way. How about Zion Williamson? 20.5 points is the line. He hasn't exactly consistently been getting over this number, but one trend that I like for Zion is that his playing time is moving up since he missed a few games a couple weeks back. He went from 23 minutes to 26 minutes to 30. So if we're going to continue that trend line again with 33 minutes, I think 21 points is very much within the range of possibilities for Zion. Our projections love this one at 28 points. That's what the projection for Zion Williamson. I don't need to tell you that is significantly more than 20.5. Gives you a lot of cushion there. Again, you just want to make sure that he gets the full allotment of minutes there. It's the only thing that's giving me a little bit of pause on this one, and why I'm giving you this one is for the last selection of mine of the night. But for Zion Williamson, again, we know he's more than capable of getting to 21 points. He's going to have the volume. It's just a matter of can he shoot well enough to get there? He's 14 of 18 from the field a couple of games ago. You get that kind of performance again, you make this absolutely no problem, right? Another tool to use as you make your selections, No House Advantage, especially if you're going to play versus the house, go check out Odds Shopper. Odds Shopper is going to give you the best odds in the sports books. And so you can determine if you want to play at one book or another book. Hey, where's the line different? Where is the juice? Can I get a better line on one site than another site? But one thing that you could use it for No House Advantage, just get an idea of, hey, what are the books saying about this particular line? Sometimes on No House Advantage, you might see a difference of 3-4 points, rebounds, whatever it might be, in terms of what the sports books have in a line and what No House Advantage has out there. So it gives you a pretty good resource to, all right, what are people expecting from this prop in a given game? And you can lean in that direction. So be sure to check out Odds Shopper. And obviously, if you're playing at those sports books, you want to be able to shop around, get your best bet. It'll allow you to do that as well. Hey, I'm Pete McCarthy. Best of luck tonight.